Welcome to our video where we will talk about 10 mind-boggling and surprising facts about Russia that will leave you speechless. This video will be enough to prove that this place has more than vodka and Putin. Located across the vast expanses of Europe and Asia, Russia is a captivating land. From its intriguing politics to its rich culture and literature, there's something for everyone in this country. Being the largest country on the planet, this place holds very large number of surprising facts. Wildlife here is also very expanded. With a rich history as expansive as its borders, from ancient invasions to the grip of the Soviet era, there's a story waiting to be discovered around every corner. Not just it, its cuisine is also ready to amaze you. The mouthwatering dishes reflect the country's diverse cultural tapestry. And as you explore its cities, you'll be mesmerized by the stunning architecture that graces its skylines. So let's dive deeper into the Russia. 10. Best economy. The economy of Russia comes in the top 10 economies of the world every year. As one of the world's largest economies, Russian economy is driven by its abundant natural resources, including oil, natural gas, minerals, and timber. The country's energy sector plays a pivotal role in its economy, with Russia being one of the world's leading producers and exporters of oil and natural gas. In recent years, the government has put efforts to diversify the economy driving forces, so it has promoted innovation and entrepreneurship in sectors such as technology, manufacturing, and agriculture. Additionally, Russia is a member of the BRICS group of emerging economies, alongside Brazil, India, China, and South Africa, reflecting its growing influence on the global stage. Despite facing challenges such as economic sanctions and geopolitical tensions, Russia continues to chart a course towards sustainable growth and development, harnessing its vast potential and human capital to shape its future prosperity. 9. Home to deepest lake in the world. Lake Baikal is located in the southern part of eastern Siberia. Within the Republic of Buryatia and Irkutsk, this lake stands as a natural wonder of unparalleled grandeur. Its significance transcends mere depth. It's the oldest existing freshwater lake in the world. It is estimated to be between 20 to 25 million years old. With a maximum depth plunging to 5,315 feet, this lake holds the distinction of being the deepest continental body of water. Lake Baikal is not just deep but vast, containing approximately 1/5 of the world's fresh water, equivalent to about 5,500 cubic miles. The life teeming within Lake Baikal is diverse as well as unique. Almost 1,500 to 1,800 animal species inhabit its depths, with hundreds of plant species existing and flourishing around the lake. Remarkably, the majority of these species are endemic to Baikal, making it a hotspot of biodiversity. This lake is home to almost 50 species of fish, including the famed Amur salmon and the golem yanka, which gives birth to live young. The lake is also the exclusive habitat of the Baikal seal, which is the only true freshwater seal in the world. 8. Home to world's best tourism spots. The country is big, so it has a number of tourism attraction places which are sometimes overlooked on the global stage. However, those who venture into this vast country are blessed with a treasure trove of unforgettable experiences. At the heart of Russia's glamour are its iconic landmarks and cultural gems, drawing travelers from around the world. In Moscow, the first tourist attraction is usually Red Square that serves as the epicenter of Russian history and culture. The iconic St. Basil's Cathedral has its vibrant onion domes and intricate architecture that stands as a symbol of Russia's rich heritage. A short journey away lies St. Petersburg, Russia's cultural capital. This place is renowned for its elegant palaces, grand avenues, and picturesque canals. The Hermitage Museum, housed within the opulent Winter Palace, boasts one of the world's largest art collections, showcasing centuries of artistic masterpieces. Beyond the urban centers, Russia's natural beauty tells its own tales and tempts the tourists. The northern areas of the country are most interesting for the tourists. The beauty not only lies in the physical attractiveness, but the people of the country make this place even more beautiful. In the wild and in the cities, tourists are welcomed very warmly by the locals. 7. Coldest inhabitant place in the world. Russia is gigantic and is a cold country. By cold, don't think just normal cold. It is extremely cold. Only 35% area of the country can be inhabited by humans. It has Oymyakon, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Situated in the remote Sakha Republic of Russia, this small settlement experiences temperatures that defy imagination. Oymyakon holds the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in a permanently inhabited area, a mind-numbing -67.7 degrees Celsius in 1933. Can you imagine living in such low temperature? And can you even imagine how difficult it would have been for the people living there? In this unforgiving environment, even the air itself freezes, coating everything in a frosty sheen and causing even the bravest souls to shiver. Despite these extreme conditions, approximately 500 resilient individuals call Oymyakon home. Life in Oymyakon is a challenge to human perseverance and adaptability, where survival depends on resourcefulness and resilience in the face of nature's harshest challenges. The people in this area are very cooperative with one another and live their daily life on basis of support and care. In low temperature, the people give shelter to others in need and food if needed. It is also a proof that humans are very capable creatures and can survive in harsh environments. 6. World's longest railway line. Russia is not only about the natural beauty, this country is home to the marvels of engineering as well. It has the longest railway line in the world that spans an astonishing distance of 5,772 miles from Moscow in the west to Vladivostok in the east. This legendary railway traverses an incredible 8 time zones, offering travelers a journey through the heart of Russia's diverse landscapes. Construction of the Trans-Siberian Railway began in the late 19th century and took a period of almost 25 years for completion. The railway was a monumental task, requiring the labor of thousands of workers and the ingenuity of engineers to overcome the challenges posed by Russia's vast terrain and harsh climate. As you start your journey on the railway line, you will experience the views that will shock you. The railway line cuts through the natural beauties. Along the way, the train passes through picturesque villages, bustling cities, and remote outposts, providing a glimpse into the rich culture of Russian life. This railway is not made just for the purpose of transportation. Instead, it helps people to enjoy the natural beauty of country along the way. So just think about tea, you sitting in the train, eating snacks with your family, and watching the beauty of Russia. Wouldn't it be amazing? 5. Dogs use subway in Russia. In Moscow, even stray dogs have figured out a smart way to get around. The dogs have become so smart that they use the subway. Yep, you might spot these clever pups hopping on and off trains just like regular commuters. Some have even made friends with the subway staff. These dogs are pretty smart. They can recognize subway stops by listening to the announcements. But these subway-savvy dogs aren't just riding around for fun. They also help out by keeping the city's rat population in check. The people of the country have also adapted very well with the dogs. In the subway, no one is bothered to see the canine fellas riding and doing their daily work as per routine. So, not only are these dogs getting around the city in style, but they're also doing their part to keep things tidy. It's pretty impressive to see how these dogs have adapted to city life. 4. Russia sold Alaska to United States. In anyone watching this video lives in Alaska, that person might know about this fact already. Back in 1725, Russia started sending people to live in Alaska. They thought it could be a good place to settle and do business. But later, Russia had to face some money troubles. So they decided to sell their land in North America to the United States to manage their resources. They made the offer in 1859, wanting to help the United States get stronger and maybe make their rival Great Britain a bit weaker in the Pacific region. This way, Russia played a dual role of making money and handling geopolitics. But at that time, there was a problem. The United States was in the middle of a big war called the Civil War, so they couldn't make the deal right away. Finally, on May 28, 1867, representatives from both countries signed the agreement, and the state was sold to USA. Then, on October 18th of the same year, Russia officially handed over the land to the United States. This land transfer was a big deal and marked the beginning of the United States owning Alaska. And guess what? The United States paid Russia $7.2 million for it. Nowadays, that would be around $125 million. 3. Russia is home to a lot of volcanoes. When we think of Russia, our minds often think of images of vast snow-covered landscapes, cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, or the wildlife of the country. However, what might come as a surprise is that Russia is not just about icy winters. It's also home to volcanoes. In fact, Russia has a total of 77 volcanoes within its borders, making it one of the most volcanically active regions in the world. Of these, an impressive 61 are considered to be active, meaning they have erupted at least once in the last few thousand years. One notable eruption in Russia's history occurred on January 1, 1872, when the volcano known as Senarka unleashed its fury upon the surrounding landscape. This eruption stands as one of the most severe volcanic events recorded in Russia's history, resulting in significant loss of life, destruction of homes and infrastructure, and widespread economic disruption. The eruption of Senarka serves as a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. While most of Russia's volcanoes may remain dormant for long periods, their presence reminds the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the Earth's geology. 2. First human to travel to space was a Russian. In the post-World War II era, the superpowers were fighting to become the first country to send people into space, and this race was won by Russia. Yuri Gagarin made history in 1961 as the first person to journey into outer space. He was the first cosmonaut to set foot in space. If you've ever wondered about the difference between a cosmonaut and an astronaut, here's the scoop. A cosmonaut is trained by the Russian Space Agency, while an astronaut is trained by agencies like NASA in the United States, the European Space Agency, the Canadian Space Agency, or the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency. This big achievement caused a lot of pressure to USA, and was a moment of Sputnik crises for them. Later on, other countries sent their people in space as well. 1. Cats are employed in Russia. It is the most amazing fact that you will hear. In the world where youth is crying over unemployment, cats in Russia are being employed. In Russia, this cool thing happens at the Hermitage Museum, where cats have jobs. These furry friends are like treasure because they help keep the museum safe from rodents that might chew on valuable artworks. Everyone at the museum loves these cat employees because they do such an important job. For this job, the cats are even paid. Yep. They earn their keep by chasing away mice and rats. Plus, they're treated like VIPs. They have their own passports with their pictures in them. It's like they're official members of the museum staff. So if you ever visit Hermitage Museum, don't pet the cats, because you might be disturbing an officer on duty. So this was all, my fellas. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, tell us in the comments if any one of you has ever visited Russia, and we will be glad to hear your experiences. See you all again with another video soon.